Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to today's episode of How You're Getting Effed. I'm your host, Louis Rossman. Today we're going to be going over Sonos, and we're going to be going over two things. A, what it is they did, and B, I'll give you a little bit of a home audio hi-fi lesson for those of you who forgot what it's supposed to be like to listen to quality speakers in your home and how you should be doing it if you want a real multi-room setup. I am going to give you the highest tech explanation of what a multi-room setup should look like so that you understand how to set up a multi-room setup in your home without using something like Sonos. So what did Sonos do and why is it bad? If you take a look over here, it says Terms of Use, License, Warranty Agreement. This is an agreement between you and Sonos, blah, blah, blah. Please see our privacy statement to understand how we collect and process your personal information. Very similar to what I criticized Adobe for, you have accept, but you don't have opt out. There is no opt out. Now, there was an idiot in the comment section of the last video that was going over how, oh, Louis, after you hit agree to them being able to do whatever you want with your data, then you can dig through the menu and find opt out somewhere. Yeah, after you hit accept to them having access to all your shit and having machine learning go through. After they have the ability to go through every single session file that's there, you can opt out for future ones. There's always somebody like you in the comment section, isn't there? If you take a look over here, we have a very similar problem. No opt-out button whatsoever. No way to get around it. Now, why is this bad? Let's take a look at their privacy statement and how it may have changed from 2023 to 2024. If we take a look at their privacy statement that is archived from March 2023, you will notice a section in there that would be a section that is important to the type of people that watch this channel, assuming the type of people that watch this channel are the type of people connecting their speakers to the internet anyway. How we may share personal information. Sonos does not and will not sell personal information about our customers, and then you have the standard may cause cancer in the state of California warning over here, but for the most part, does not and will not sell personal information about our customers. Pretty simple, right? Now, if you take a look at the 2024 privacy statement and you look for the term sell personal... Oh, when I hit Control F in my browser, it doesn't show up. We offer services and sell product lines. Californians have a right to direct us not to sell or share certain information. Please note that we don't sell or share personal information if we have knowledge that the customer is less than 16 years of age. And the last one is inform you of the categories of personal information we have collected about you and the business information or for selling your personal information. And again, this only applies in the state of California. So as you can see, their terms of service has changed to we will not sell your personal data to erasing it. And very similar to many manufacturers, many software providers that will change the terms of service to allow them to go through your shit or change the terms of service to allow them to force you to go through forced arbitration rather than take action in a class action lawsuit, similar to what Roku did right before they had a data breach that might have resulted in them getting sued and holding your hardware hostage. Sonos appears to be suing something similar to that by forcing you to agree to this and accept this new terms of conditions in order to continue to utilize the product that you bought and paid for the way that you would like to utilize that product. And that is unfortunately the way that the world is going nowadays. Anytime you purchase a garbage product that has to connect to the internet in order to work. Now, let's go to the second part of this video, the hi-fi lesson. Let's go over that. I told you and I promised you that I was going to show you how you could create a setup in your home without using Sonos that allows you to listen to music in multiple rooms and keep it very simple for you. And I'm going to show you how to do this with 1980s, early 1990s technology. Ready? Here's what you do. The first thing that you do is you get a set of Vandersteen Model 3A speakers on AudioGone that have maybe a broken crossover or something, so you can get for like $500 or $600. You find a set that has a very simple problem like that. You get a set of Vandersteen Model 3As for your living room, and then you attach them to Sioux Research ULS-15 subwoofers on each side for the bass. You then attach those to a Rotel RB1090 amplifier that does approximately 700 watts per channel into a 4-ohm load. This means that you have a speaker that has minimal baffle, so you don't have any of those nonsensical cabinet resonances that you get with other speakers. You also get a phase coherent frequency response, and above all, you can hear this from every room. All you gotta do is turn up the volume. And not only will you be able to hear the speakers in the other room of your house, your neighbors will, your neighbors' neighbors will, your sheriff's office a quarter of a mile down the road will be able to hear it. Everybody will be able to hear your music. So that when I like to listen to something like Il Volo, my neighbors get to enjoy Il Volo as well. Isn't that great? I get to share the love with them. Now we're also going to have a word from our sponsor, LG. Today we're going to be talking about an LG product, their flagship OLED television, the LG OLED G3. There's a specific feature of this television that I think everybody watching this channel should know and understand prior to you purchasing LG products. This is really important to get across, and I hope to include this in more of my videos because a lot of people have said that I'm paranoid when I say that your television is spying on you. I think it's really important to respond to stuff like this with factual information that is going to encompass me using a remote control, which is more than I can say I can do from my stereo, to go through the menu of my television and show you the options that are turned on by default so that you get a better understanding of what other major manufacturers think about selling your personal information. So let's just take it away and include this clip about our sponsor, LG. This here is an LG G3 OLED television that also has cat scratchers on the side. That's my way of trying to bribe my cat into not scratching my speaker. We'll see if that works. In all seriousness, this is in the menu of this television. If you go in this at any one of the default profiles and you go to privacy and terms, what you'll notice with the smart television is there's an option called do not sell my personal information. And because we live in a dystopian world, this option is not by default checked. It should be the default when you pay over $3,000 for a television that you do not sell my personal information. But even when you pay that much for a television, the default is that they will sell your personal data, which is why you should never connect a television to the internet, particularly when these televisions have microphones built into them that allow you to listen, to what it is you say in your living room. There are many other settings hidden in here that talk about being able to see what it is you're watching or what you're doing, to be able to make recommendations to you and personalize advertisements to you if you browse around the television. And 100% of those options is the consumer unfriendly option, and the advertiser grabs your data, sells it, and uses it however they please option. If you're the person at LG that thought that $3,600 for your flagship television was not enough money, that you need more money from selling my personal information, selling it by default and having this hidden in a multi-layered menu option, gargle my balls, you piece of shit. And that's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Don't buy LG products. They sell your data by default.